revelation out there is mind-boggling. We got to a situation that I nearly moved to tears because the focus right now is on our school children. And then we have a segment of this program where children are called out to come and tell us about the drugs they know or they have had contact with in the past. You'll be surprised that you see children of 13, 15 coming out to give description of drugs that even I personally at my age have never heard of. Before I go further, let me give a special thanks to our governor, His Excellency Ademola Nuruddin Jackson Adeleke, for giving his approval for this kind of program to go on among the school children. When we were conceiving this, we look at it that as part of the 5-point agenda of His Excellency, which is people focused, we conceptualize this and look at it and say, well, let us focus our school children for now. Then again, let me commend again the creativeness of the Honorable Commissioner in charge of Federal Affairs. That's Mrs. Adeleke Adeleke. This is a woman like a man. This is somebody I can describe as a workaholic. Even the way she drives women working with her is very, very spectacular. And then you cannot just be up and doing when you work with her. So I think she put everything into this program, and then we thank God that we are seeing results. So to be specific on this question, that what is the cause?
Yes, exactly.
What is the cause? The first thing I can mention here is ignorance. Because these children don't even know what they are doing. They don't know the gravity or the extent that what they are doing ignorantly can put them into trouble. In fact, at times it is after engaging in it that they come to realize, especially for those of them that are lucky to get out of it later in the year. Moderator, let me also quickly add that there's one aspect of this program that is very, very revealing, because everywhere we've gone to, we have drug survivors, people that have been into drug, and they have come out of it. They come out to tell us their experience, how they got into drug and how they feel outside drug abuse. So ignorance is very key. Another thing there is peer influence. That is what I've discovered too. A lot of them do this thing as my friend do it. My friend is a hard guy. He does well. Yeah. He does well when he gets to class. Because you are hyperactive. And then some of them look at it as, oh, this is marvelous. This is good. I have to follow him. It's very, very unfortunate. So peer influence too. Then another thing is parents these days. We seem to take the issue of how to live, the struggle to survive, more important than having a close look at the welfare
Of the children.
for the children. So some of these children, they don't, some of these parents don't even care much. Yesterday we were with His Excellency the Deputy Governor when he even gave us some revelation on a lot of things. It was very revealing, very educative. Our staying in his office was very, 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 very great because you are open to a lot of things. So we discussed really. There's so many things like that, like ignorance, peer influence, even the parents. So all those kind of things. Those are the things that is happening there.
Yeah. Yeah. So now, we're talking about the causes.
Okay.
Now, just like you said, Imole war against drug abuse.
Yeah.
We have victims. We have victims of this drug abuse.
Yeah.
That probably they got influenced by friends, by peers, or due to their ignoramus attitude,
Exactly.
being ignorant, So now, what are the solutions? Okay, is the government trying to, rehabilitate, because we have victims. So is the government trying to rehabilitate them? Is there like kind of a rehabilitation center for these victims?
Thank you very much. And again, this one will bring me back to the appreciation of His Excellency, the Governor, because when we started this program, the first thing we did was to visit the office of National Drug Law Enforcement Agency in Osun State. We discovered that the center, especially the rehabilitation center, we discovered that it needs some touch. Because if we say you want to bring drug addicts from the streets and rehabilitate them in a center, that place is supposed to be a place that is very conducive. So, and then His Excellency graciously also approved within this program. So what we are doing now, we are rehabilitating, we are renovating, we are giving it a facelift. That is the rehabilitation center of NDLEA. So because one of the focus of this program is to liaise with NDLEA, because anywhere we go with officers of NDLEA, even at high level up to assistant commandants. We've been going around, give children pep talks, and then so we are looking at it that with what we are doing at the rehabilitation center, so they will be able to accommodate more drug addicts and rehabilitate them. And then when we were with His Excellency 2 days ago, he has even agreed to come and officially open the center after the completion, so that with that there will be awareness in the states of what we are doing in that regard. So there's going to be a very good rehabilitation center.
All right, Abiodun Adoye, the Oluomo of Odelmu, and also the essay on federal affairs to the governor of Osun State. Now you've said it all, but before I let you go, I'd like you to say a word or two, to people out there, especially to the young ones out there. A kind of word of advice, things they should do and things they shouldn't do. Just say something, tell them, give them a word of advice.
Thank you, moderator.
Yes.
Children, I think the most important thing I want to tell you is that there is nothing good. There is no good at all in drug abuse or misuse of drug. Nothing. There's nothing you can derive there for the benefit of your life. Because if you look at the whole thing, the way it works, it ruins life. It can even, so many things. One can run mad that unexpectedly, then your education can be short-lived, can easily become a dropout from school, and so many things that are bad. In fact, one thing I want them to know is that there is nothing good in drug.
Okay, all right. Fún àwọn èèyàn wa tí kò gbọ́ fítì lédè tá a ti ń wí láti àárọ̀, ohun tí à ń sọ nípa ni nípa lílo oògùn olóró. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ti gbé ètò kalẹ̀ nípa ìdojúkọ àwọn èèyàn tí ó ń lo oògùn olóró, ìdojúkọ oògùn olóró. Ìdí ìta wípé bàbá wa Olúọmọ Ọdẹ-Ọ̀mù Abíọ́dún Ọládòyìn láti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìdojúkọ oògùn olóró yìí. Olúọmọ Ọdẹ-Ọ̀mù Abíọ́dún Ọládòyìn, kí ni nípa ohun tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa oògùn olóró yìí, kí ni àwọn ohun tí ó ń fà á àti pé báwo la ṣe lè dẹ́kun rẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ wa yìí? Ẹ bá a sọ̀rọ̀ ní ṣókí.
Ẹ ṣe olóòtú. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe ń rìn káàkiri láti ọjọ́ mélòó kan káàkiri àwọn iléèwé wa, a bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ẹkùn ìwọ̀ oòrùn Ọ̀ṣun, ìlà oòrùn, a wà ní ìwọ̀ oòrùn báyìí. Àwọn nǹkan tí ó fi hàn tó fojú hàn gedegbe pé ó ń fa àwọn nǹkan láàrin àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké, àwọn ọmọ iléèwé wa. Èkíní ó ní nǹkan tí olóyìnbó ń pè ní ignorance, àìmọ̀kan. Torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn ò mọ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe nígbà tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe. Ó dàbí ẹni wípé a kàn fẹ́ ṣe gáì, a fẹ́ ṣoge, ò ní wọ́n pè, ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò mọ̀ wípé kò sí nǹkan kan tó lè ṣe àwọn ní àǹfààní ńbẹ̀. So àìmọ̀ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe ó jẹ́ ìkan pàtàkì nínú nǹkan tí ó ń fa nǹkan wọ̀nyí. And ìdí nìyẹn tó fi jẹ́ pé a jókòó, a ronú ètò yìí, ìjọba dẹ̀ tó bá wa lọ́wọ́ sí, wọ́n á gbé káàkiri. Èkejì ni ìfarawé tí a lè pè ní peer influence. Àwọn ọmọ yìí wọ́n á máa wo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn wípé it's a good guy, I want to be like him, mo fẹ́ dàbí ẹ̀. So gbogbo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí ló dàbí ẹni pé ó jẹ́ nǹkan kejì. Ẹ̀kẹta, ó dàbí ẹni pé àwa òbí ayé wa ò fẹ́ tó mọ́ láti mójútó àwọn ọmọ yìí, láti tẹ̀lé, because nítorí tá a bá wo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí, wọ́n mú lọ lé, wọ́n mú lọ sílé. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ gan nínú àwọn kíá tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé, ibi táwa yẹ pé àmójútó àwọn ọmọ yẹn, a mọ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn. Àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ìka la máa ti mú, ládẹ̀ ti máa dá ìgbodò rẹ̀, máa ṣẹlẹ̀ gbòdò láti ilé. Bí mo ṣe sọ nígbà tí a wà ní abala ti olóyìnbó, oríṣiríṣi àwọn nǹkan tí ó ń jáde lórí pé àwọn ọmọ wọ̀nyí ní oògùn olóró tí wọ́n mọ̀, tí wọ́n ń dárúkọ gan. Bí mo ṣe tó yìí, níjọ́ tí mo ti dáyé, mi ò gbọ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn rí. Bóyá tí ètò mi bá wà, a tún máa lọ síwájú lórí àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí, because nǹkan tí ó jáde káàkiri ó pọ̀ jù, ó jáyàn láyà, ó báyàn lẹ́rù pé báwo ni ọjọ́ ọ̀la ti fẹ́ rí pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ yìí.
Right. Okay. We've heard it all from our essay on federal affairs to the governor of Osun State, Abiodun Oladoyin Oluomo of Ọdẹ-Ọ̀mù. You said a lot about the war against drug abuse, the causes of drug abuse, and how we can actually put an end to the usage or the mal usage of drugs. Drug abuse in general. He has talked a lot. He has said a lot about it, and all I'll say is To our young ones out there, make sure that you are not being influenced by peers, by friends. Make sure that when you see illicit drugs or when you see something that you find strange, make sure you do not use it. Make sure you don't indulge in drug abuse. It is very, very bad. You know, it has side effects. You know, it has side effect on your health, you know, on your mental health, on your physical appearance. It has side effects on everything, you know, about you. So stop using illicit drugs. Stop using illicit drugs. And well, I want to thank you, our guest Abiodun Ladoyin, the Olomo of Odeomu, for coming on our show this morning. You know, due to our time constraint, we won't be able to go further. I know if we actually allow you to go further than this, but due to our time, we won't be able to go further than this. And again, I want to appreciate our cameraman, you know, and also our producer Shola Gule, our special producer Adesoye Agodeji, and also our executive producer Adeola Adebayo, for making sure that this program is a success. Well, I still remain your host, Abayomi Adeyemi. Join us next week for another brief edition of AM Cafe. And for now, I say good morning.
Welcome back on to another edition of Newspaper Review from the staple of news and current affairs of Osun State Broadcasting Corporation. Ile Awiye Okebale Osogbo. As we usually give it to you, we have loads of dailies, national dailies, for your enjoyment, and I must confess to you that we are going to move from the length and breadth of the society, and when we come about society, we are talking about Nigeria and the whole world, and therefore you are going to find it a memorable one. Then we have a greater number of papers that are going to be dishing out some things that you need. In terms of politics, what are the latest in politics? You are going to hear it today. You are going to see the paper called Charles Amusa. Likewise, you are going to be taken to the realm of education, security, different development, engineering, anything, sport and foreign is also included in what you are going to enjoy. Today we promise you that you are going to find it a fulfilling one. Let me give you a few of the papers we have for your daylight this morning. We have daily, we have leadership Friday, we have this day. Nigerian Tribune is also much around with you. Business Day is much around. Daily Trust is here for your enjoyment. The Guardian is also present. Likewise, we have some other papers for your delight. Telegraph is also part of what we are going to be giving to you. Let's look at the major headline contains in few of the papers before we go into the nitty-gritty of the paper. Today, we are starting from leadership newspaper. I hope Charles is good.